Hold on a second, just waiting. Hey everybody, welcome to stream. You're all doing well. Let me just sit down and make sure everything's all good before we get started. But yeah, welcome back to another stream. We're doing, oops, didn't mean to go to make mode yet. I'm not actually making a level. I haven't made anything actually, but yeah. Welcome to stream. We're doing some Mario Maker 2. I haven't played this in a while, and I was wondering what I'd stream today. I wasn't sure. I thought about doing Paper Mario. I think I want to wait a little bit. I'm not sure I'm ready to jump back in just yet. I loved what I played out of... I love what I played out of the bits I've already played in Origami King, but I think I'm going to hold off. Okay, how do I get back to story mode again over here? Yeah, we're going to do some story mode to start things. It's weird. I've been honestly more actively interested in playing Mario stuff since I played Origami King. I haven't played this very much either, so I figured, why not do this tonight? Also, I have a lot I want to talk about later. I don't know how long tonight's going to go on stream-wise, we'll just see, but there is a lot on my mind, particularly some stuff about that little leak that happened. I don't know, was it the 24th or what? I'm sure most people know what I'm talking about. There was a big leak from Nintendo. It's called like I don't know what I think they named it like Nintendo Giga Leak or something. There's a lot of shit that got leaked, all like mostly SNES stuff and a little bit N64 stuff. I talked about it yesterday, and I've got to say there are some interesting things that happen to come out of this leak, so I'm going to be talking about that a little more. Hey, good to see you, Anime Traps. Glad you can make it to stream. So yeah, I wanted to stream some of the stuff that's actually from this, actually. I've been thinking about this a little bit, and so here's the thing that's like really something I want to stream, though. It's not a secret, I like Yoshi's Island. I talk about it on stream, and I talked about the builds that came out, like, at that. I found out both of them are playable, and I wanted to check them out. Also, I'll check your level in a little bit. Glad you could make it, Anime Traps. I appreciate the company. Okay, this is a weird one, so a bunch of key doors and also cement block. I don't know what the game wants out of me here, but I guess we'll find out in a little bit. Huh, it's actually a puzzle level? I don't know what to make of it. Okay, there we go. Door wasn't working. Oh, right, I was talking about the new stuff in the leak, and I got distracted. My bad. So, let's discuss it for a little bit. So, I guess I can mention some of the stuff I went over yesterday. There's a lot of stuff that was brought up, and it was all, like, news that nobody knew about. I think I should probably let go while I'm on this thing, and then, yeah, I think after I get done, I pick it up again, maybe? I don't know. Let's try moving it over here somewhere and see what happens. Hunting ball toy and Pokemon? Cool, I'm glad that I can be here for you to watch. But yeah, there's some stuff I was looking at. It's a bunch of stuff. Mario RPG, Star Fox, X, Yoshi's Island, all sorts of things out of this leak. And I also saw just recently, as early as yesterday, I think, out of the Nintendo leak, that, like, apparently there was some stuff on Mario 64 that was leaked. I think Ocarina of Time, so there's like more stuff being uncovered. Like, I guess they're still digging through the files. I don't know how the leak's going, but it's very, very exciting, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen if there's any more they've got all they're going to get out of it. Ah, shit. Okay, this is going to be a weird one. I want to beat this level before I jump into viewer levels. I don't mind doing all the viewer levels I'm sent. I just want to figure out where to go through this one, really, like, get this out of the way. But yeah, I decided, like, earlier, I'm gonna stream Yoshi's Island's, like, prototype soon. I was thinking about not even doing, like, a second playthrough of anything, and, you know, yeah, I think I'll bother to. Okay, how the hell do you do this puzzle? This is a weird one. I don't really understand what the game wants me to do. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind. I mean, there's not really anybody submitting levels right now. Even though I do prefer people put their own stuff, but I don't really care. It's not a big deal as long as it's not somebody taking credit for something that's not their work. I don't know why I never sat down and restreamed Yoshi's Island on YouTube. I guess because I wanted it to be a very, very special playthrough. Okay, how does this work? Am I supposed to give it to the clock? I guess I'll find out in a second. Oh, shit. I think I see how this works now. What a weird level design. But yeah, you guys remember that little meme, or I guess meme is the right word, I don't know, the L is real thing? Well, this is like the biggest thing I remember from the leak so far. That's actually, like, got relevance right now. Like, people were looking through the files. Apparently, out of all the stuff that was leaked, there was some suggested evidence that, like, Luigi was meant to be playable in Mario 64. Like, surprisingly, there's some degree of, like, actual, like, code suggesting that, hey, maybe Luigi was going to be playable at some point, and there's, like, I think that's the source code of the game. I'm not actually certain, but there's, like, a lot of things that surfaced out of the leak. Ironically, the timing happened to be just as the fucking statue is like showing in game, like the L is real 2401 thing. I think that's probably intentional that somebody held on to the data that long so they could meme about it when they eventually leaked this. It's still kind of mind-bending to think that out of all this time, we had nothing to go off of, and we didn't, like, know a lot about the game. We data mined it and assumed that it was, like, completely done being, like, researched, and then this fucking leak comes out and is like, oh yeah, there actually is evidence of playable Luigi in Mario 64. It's just in the prototype version where nobody fucking expected it. Hey C's, glad you can make it to stream. Just doing some Mario Maker tonight. Maybe probably chill stream for about an hour or two. I don't know how I'm gonna handle this completely, but hopefully this will be a fun session. Honestly, after seeing that, I'm genuinely curious how much stuff there is, like, in Nintendo games that we haven't found. Weird, the physics for going through doors seem really stiff when I'm carrying this with me. I can't seem to actually jump very high with it. Did I just soft lock myself? I would assume I need the cinder block to keep moving. Oh, wait, no, it respawns. Okay, so I can utilize it like this. You know, I hope that we get more of these leaks eventually, and from, like, multiple reasons. One being that, like, they're entertaining to, like, see the results from, but also a big thing that comes with these leaks is the fact that we get to hear about, like, things we wouldn't otherwise, like Mario 64 stuff and Star Fox stuff, like all these neat things. And the Yoshi's Island beta is, like, a really, really bizarre one, considering, like, the thing I mentioned earlier, it seemed like a completely different game. Whatever the fuck this prototype was not the same as what our current Yoshi's Island was. Like, it's called Super Donkey or something. No music in it, just this weird character that looks like a pilot or something, and apparently there's, like, veiled references to, like, Donkey Kong, so it may have been related to that. I don't know all the details about it, so I don't know what exactly is going on with that, but I'm assuming that there could have been something really, really interesting with that prototype. I'm actually, like, I downloaded this stuff because I was curious about it, and I wanted to play it on stream, and oh shit. Chad, I wanted to play it on stream, so we'll be checking out, like, a little bit of this stuff in the near future. Not all of it, because I don't think I can bother to play all of it, but I think there's going to be a nice chunky bit of stuff to play. I'm planning all of Yoshi's Island beta as a stream, as well as trying to do Super Donkey and maybe something else if there's, like, actual stuff to go off of. Like, I think there's people trying to work on, like, a thing for, like, the, what was it? I can't remember. There's one of the games, oh yeah, I think it's Star Fox, where they were trying to, like, restore some of the stuff that was found through the leak. Like, there's some really weird stuff buried in the code, like weird looking test levels that just have, like, little features that never got utilized, and also the pilots look different. Like, one of the pilots in Star Fox 2 is apparently a human in, like, one of the prototype versions. I don't know what to make out of that, because Star Fox has always been really weird and had, like, anthropomorphic characters that are like animals, so seeing a human character in Star Fox looks really out of place, honestly. You guys, I don't know if you guys remember this, some of you guys may have not even seen it, but like, you have seen, let's see, what was it I'm thinking of again? Oh yeah, Mother 3, yeah, the prototype version of that, especially, yeah, Mother 64. I wonder if we're going to get a leak with the DD stuff and that kind of stuff eventually. I hope we do. I would be very, very interested if it happens. I would love to check that out. I played pretty much everything in the Mother series and Earthbound series, and I can't help but wonder what Mother 64 is like, because I hear, whenever I read about it, that it wasn't quite the same as Mother 3, and instead that it was like fairly different, and it had like a lot of changes they dropped because it was too ambitious and they couldn't get the stuff done in time, and they had to rework a lot of it. I feel like that'll be an amazing leak if that ever comes out. That's what's really exciting, is hoping like this stuff comes to the surface. Like, I've heard apparently these leaks are pretty big. I don't know much about how the leaking community and all the stuff like this goes. I don't know a lot about like how big these finds actually are, but I can imagine like this is building up to something, and they're probably waiting on something big to really show off now. Like, apparently this is just like a precursor to what was already shown so far. God damn it! How do you even get the Koopa shell to actually go in the right direction there? I just got fucking murdered every time I tried, or at least got cut off where I couldn't make it go the way. Oh wait, I think I know what to do, maybe. Let me see. I keep forgetting the cinder block is like a key component to every puzzle. That's why. This is a weird creative level, but I'm glad Nintendo made it. Unlike anything I've seen from the community, but I guess this isn't even an asset in the game either. Let me see. I need to trigger this fucker while I'm also able to drop it under him. There we go. I'll read the chat in just a second. Sorry if I'm not reading it right away. Concentration is a little more split than I'd like. Okay, there we go. Some cutscenes from Mother 3 that look the same as Mother 64. Yeah, I've honestly gotta say, like, what I've seen out of Mother 64 is really fascinating to me. Like, some of it's wildly different, some of it's very, very samey, and obviously it looks a lot like Mother 3 and 3D instead of just being, like, purely something brand new, but also, like, on top of that, there's the matter that, like, there's lots of things that we didn't get to see that aren't in the final game. For example, there's a minecart section that's not in Mother 3. Also, I think it's like the town, I don't know a whole lot of the details, but I remember, like, there's also a thing I read about, like, Mother 64, where apparently they wanted to have, like, a progression system in the game that was, like, different from what you'd see in RPGs. Basically, apparently, like, time would pass in the game when you were playing it, so if you played the game and like, did certain events, the game would, like, update as you kept playing it, and you would, like, see certain things happen as you kept going through the story. Like, apparently there's, like a prime example, and this is going to be memed a little bit, because certain developer that said something similar to this in another thing, but, like, one of their examples, like, a tree they mentioned, like, in the story, and apparently you can see the tree actually growing in, like, the storyline. You can see it, like, get taller and get a lot bigger. Hang on a second, what's going on? Yeah, you can send a level code. Sorry if I haven't, like, got over levels, like, right away. I'm just trying to finish this one level I started on because it's really damn long and I want it out of the way since I bothered to waste my time starting it in the first place. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a lot, apparently, like, the tree thing. I mean, like, I know a lot of devs say shit like this, like, fucking Fables developer. What's his name? Peter Molyneux? fucking making false promises all the time. It is cool to see that kind of tech in games, though, and see, like, the game actually remembers shit that you've done in it. I love seeing games like that. Okay, where were we? Let's get through here. I think I'm almost done. After I get this key, I'm assuming, like, the level's gonna be near over, since I only saw, like, 4 keys. Speaking of Fable, I completely glossed over it in, like, a few streams when I was talking about the Xbox event. I still haven't had, like, a lot of free time to watch that yet. I've been meaning to set aside time, maybe eventually, but I know Fable 4 was, like, shown off at the end of that. I've never actually played a Fable game, so I'm really interested in what it'll be like. I've thought about, like, buying them. I don't know if the series is up on, like, Steam or anything. I know there's certain Fable games already on, like, Xbox or whatever. Maybe. I have a lot of stuff I need to catch up on, honestly. Actually, speaking of Xbox stuff, I've been, like, thinking about, like, future game playthroughs, because right now I haven't had a lot, really. Oh, wait, actually, you know, we don't get back to the job board right now. I got sidetracked, my bad. Let's go to Course World, and I can start entering stuff now. My bad, took a little longer than I would have liked. Okay, let me see who is first really quick. Okay, I see the top level code. Let me enter this, and then I'll get to the most recent level, since I only have 2 right now. But yeah, I was talking about Xbox stuff and Fable. So, I haven't played a lot of Microsoft's, like, series they made during the Xbox days. I think I played, like, some of them. I need to catch up on those games, like some of the ones that I can play on PC, especially. KMX Minor this sounds cool. Curious to see what this is like. Love seeing creative levels. But yeah, I haven't played many of Microsoft's games, and the big one that everybody talks about is fucking Halo, so I've been thinking about a playthrough of Halo. Eventually, okay, well, that kind of sucked a little bit. Let me see. We're hearing a rumor there's supposed to be a Mother game on GameCube. Who knows? I mean, I don't know where Nintendo is planning their stuff and how they want things to go, but I'm assuming, like, Mother 3 had a weird dev cycle. I wouldn't be surprised if they shifted consoles, like, several times where they just settled on making it on the GBA and eventually releasing it. Shame that it's such a great game. Oh wait, why am I just sitting here? For some reason my brain was thinking I had to wait on the blocks instead of thinking that out rationally. I just had a really stupid moment. But yeah, I wouldn't imagine there's, like, a lot of changes that occurred with Mother, so I would imagine, yeah, Mother 3 may have been on GameCube at some point before they decided to keep it on the GBA. It'd be... I don't know if Nintendo's ever, like, released, like, an interview on it. I think there's, like, one interview that details it a little bit, but I'd love to hear a full dev process interview where they talk, like, all about, like, the process behind Mother 3's development, because I can imagine that'd be insane to listen to. Like, talking about... This level has a lot of easy fuck-ups, and it's getting a little annoying how many times I'm dying over it, but whatever. But yeah, there's, like, so many things that happen in that game, and everything we've heard about, like, the dev time of the game sounds fascinating. It sounds like it was a hellish project. Like, I remember reading about Iwata working on the game and mentioning that they scrapped what they had and were working with, like, several times to try and get a good working version that they could... I don't want to do that. I keep accidentally going too far down. God damn it. But yeah, apparently the game got scrapped multiple times and just, like, thrown out what they were working on to restart everything. It sounded really grueling, to say the least. I'm gonna be honest when I talk about, like, Mother here. I don't think we're going to see a Mother 4, maybe not anytime soon especially, and I wonder if we're ever just going to see another one, period, like... Oh, goody. How the hell are you supposed to... I want to like this, I was told it was good, but this fucking Monty Mole is making this impossible to fucking... and get by that segment, because it keeps fucking bumping me and immediately erasing my mushroom from me, so... Don't really have any way of breaking that block if I get hit every time I'm on my way down. But yeah, the creator's probably not going to make anything else, I don't imagine. I don't think Toei is interested in continuing it. It's a good series. I don't feel like it needs another entry. Okay, I'm gonna give this a few more tries, but I've gotten fucking literally nowhere, and I must have tried like 10 times already on this level, and I haven't made any progress, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat this. I'm trying. Yeah, this is not what I would call great level design. It's like kind of bad because it forces you to go without taking damage, and there's not really much recourse you can do. You fuck up, you get punished really severely. Like, this is too much. It's a problem for me right now, dealing with all these fucking continual issues just because you don't get more than one single chance at these. Like, you just get to try once at the mushroom, and Monty Moles are probably one of the most annoying Mario enemies because their running pattern is like so freaking weird. They just run back and forth and keep spazzing out, so you can't really judge them the way you can like other enemies. It's throwing off my ability to play the level too. Yeah, I don't really do well with hard levels. It's not the fact that it's hard that's bothering me so much as it is that this is just like, this is too much. This fucking mole is making this impossible. The impracticability, or the impracticality of the level combined with like how annoying it is to actually pass that is not something I want to deal with right now. Oh, it's by Rubber Ross. That explains a lot, actually. Let me see. I'll go ahead and get the next level code really quick. Give me just a second. Where is it? Okay, I see it. Just one moment. Maybe one day. You know, actually, I wasn't... Actually, not yet. I haven't yet said that, and I wasn't elaborating. I was talking about Mother again. Maybe one day we'll see Mother 4. I know there was like a fan team that was planning like a Mother 4, and they changed the name of it, and like it's still not been... I haven't heard it like get talked about in a while, actually. Like, wait, what is this? This is just like a profile. Okay, let me see. Let me find. I guess I'll just check one of these. I don't know. By the way, I'm gonna throw this out there now because I don't know how many people read the description. I don't know if I actually did put this in my description or not, which I should have. I'll check this one. But yeah, if you're going to send a level, please hang around in the chat and actually. Like, don't leave until your level's played. I don't appreciate if somebody drops a level in my chat and then just leaves and expects me to still play their stuff. That's, like, really rude when that happens. I'm not accusing anybody of doing that because I haven't seen anyone do it so far, but I've seen it over streams, and it's like, you're not really being respectful of the streamer or the other people who are waiting on their levels to get played if you're leaving before your level's played. It's basically like wanting special treatment over your level. Hold on a second, I could barely read my chat because I accidentally had like a problem where it got stuck with a highlight over it and I couldn't see anything, and knowing Windows, it wouldn't let me fucking take it off the screen where I could see what I was trying to read. Ugh, Windows 10 is a fucking mess, I'll be honest. I don't like it very much. I mean, it's been years by now, but it's still just not that good. I mean, over updating, it's gotten better, but sloppy operating system, it's not very fun to use. Windows 7 was, like, completely fine, and probably the best operating system that Windows has made, and they took it away to make Windows 8 and Windows 10. Ugh. Hang on a second before I keep reading. Oh shit, I totally misjudged that jump. Wait a second. Switch is offline. Unless I don't think the game, like, reads whether or not your profile's online for levels. I don't know how that works, though. I would assume as long as they're uploaded, they can be played. As somebody who knows more about Mario Maker could probably mention that and elaborate further, but I'm assuming instead of your levels not being playable, if you're, like, out of your online subscription, that probably what happens, instead of, like, your levels not being playable, is that Nintendo flags your account as inactive and would probably put your levels up for deletion. Like, I'm assuming anybody who doesn't have, like, online is probably flagged automatically. Obviously, I don't know how their system works, and I doubt anybody does, but that would be my guess as to what happens. I know they take similar systems to, like, similar approaches to certain other things, or at least the Pokemon company does, like Pokemon Bank. Let me see, just trying to check the thing. Yeah, I know about the core spot thing. I guess you're talking to Anime Traps. Like, I know you can download levels and play them there, and I know that's like the only way you can do it offline. I guess you could also do story mode or whatever. You know, I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised that this game is sold as poorly as it has. Not, like, completely bad, but not as good as Nintendo was expecting, I think it's safe to assume, because Mario Maker 1 sold a lot despite the system it was on, and then you look at Mario Maker 2, and even though it sold more and it's like at 5 million, nearly 6 million, it had potential to do, like, significantly more than the first Mario Maker, and here we are where it's not really raising in sales a lot. It's a good game concept. Okay, how the hell do I have to, like, swing with the hook to get the momentum I need? I'm not sure why I keep dying. Whatever. But yeah, like, they didn't sell very well on Wii U because of the platform, and on Switch it sold probably less than they were expecting, I'm assuming. Like, this game didn't get many updates. It would have been nice to see this game, like, get a really long life cycle. I think they probably decided to cut their losses early, though. This game has, like, so much potential. If I had to take a guess as to, like, why this game didn't sell well, I would say, more than anything, it's probably because Nintendo, for whatever reason, decided that they would release this after New Super Mario Bros. U, which I don't understand that decision at all. Hold on a second. Yeah, that part was pretty tough. Okay, I was right near the end of the level, though, so that wasn't too bad. There we go. It's a pretty good level. I like it. Let me see. You got the game you haven't played in 3 months. I guess that might be part of it. Okay, let me check, see if I missed any. I think I have another level that I haven't... Yeah, somebody submitted something, I think. Let me see really quick. Yeah, I think I see it, so I'll do... I'm sure I pronounced your name. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Miyu Kawaii, I think that's how you say that. But yeah, I'll do your level now. Okay, let me type this in. But yeah, I don't know. This game, I think the only reason it's, like, as big with expert level makers that it is I think is because the fact that, well, I think most people have kind of, like, lost their interest in it over time. I hate to say it, this game, as good as it is, it's not got the same, like, a degree of popularity that Mario Maker 1 did. I mean, it's got more buyers, that's not the point that I'm actually, like, talking about. Like, when you look at Mario Maker 1, try looking at the interest in Mario Maker 1, how long people played it for very actively, like, especially when you compare the install base more than anything. Like, I find myself really shocked and I look at it, because I'm pretty sure, like, out of the 3 or so million people who bought it, I think there were, like, a good million or more who played Mario Maker 1 regularly, and it continued for some time. Like, this game had, like, so much love from the community, whereas Mario Maker 2, I kind of feel like I'm seeing, like, less of that happening. Like, it's not bad, but it doesn't feel like I see people playing it as much anymore. I think part of it is, like, well, the community's a lot of people who played the original who don't really want to play anymore. And also, there's the matter that there's like, a lot of people just gotten sick of it and enjoyed it and had their fill of the gameplay. This game's had, like, less of a honeymoon period than Mario Maker 1 did, and it shows considering how few people are playing it nowadays. I know the people who are playing it are, like, really active with it and really show the game a lot of love, but this game just does not have that same pull. Still great, though. I would have loved to have seen what else they could have done with it. That was a good level. I like it. Need to get Nintendo Switch Online? You should. It's pretty good. I mean, for like games. I wouldn't say it's a great online service. Let's do another story level or two. You guys want to do like me to do like a super world? I can do that as well. I don't mind doing whatever for a while. Cool. All right, I can check your other level in a second. Like, I don't mind as long as there's no other people who are submitting stuff first that are in line. But then after I do one, that's basically, yeah, I guess I should explain this if I didn't already. My rules I do for levels are like, I go for one level per person, and once I'm done going through everybody's first levels, I'll start taking second levels. So if I end up not going through anybody's levels, it's probably going to be because I haven't gone through all the levels that I've gotten from like different people first. I think that's more fair than playing every level that gets submitted directly in order, because that way everybody gets to have something played, rather than it being some people getting the shaft for no real reason. Okay, let's see, what is this level? This is a weird one. Hold on a second, I'm just looking at some stuff. Online subscription? Maybe. I don't know, honestly. I've been thinking about not even, like, paying mine for the next year, and yet I think I'm probably going to anyway because of Smash Bros. Like, I've been using it less and less, though, but if there's one thing I think a lot of people can agree on, it's the Switch Online being not that great. It's really not offering, like, a lot for you. You get, like, NES and SNES games is like the big thing the online offers, and it really, really shows, honestly. Like, they want us to be satisfied with some old games, and they expect us to shut up and not complain about it. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to get hyped over NES games. You're going to have to do more than that if you want me to keep paying and buying it every year instead of just not caring anymore. Like, not how I operate. There's some good games, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of games I really like, and they're putting in a lot of good new titles, but I think it's about time they really beef up the online a little bit. They want more subscriptions and give us either some new games or give us better online functionality. I think the biggest insult about the whole of like the online is how dysfunctional it is, despite the fact that it costs $20. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and I'll go back to doing viewer levels after this level. Let's get this one out of the way. But, like, seriously, look at the games that support it. Like, this game is good. It has the level hosting here, and that's done well. But look at the multiplayer support in Mario Maker 2, and try telling me that isn't the laggiest mess you've ever seen. Because it absolutely looks terrible, and there's not really much excuse for it. They could have easily made the online work better. It's a 2D platformer. I've seen people who do platforming games online that are significantly better than how Mario Maker 2 pulls it off. So I genuinely have to believe there's something on their end that's causing this problem, and not platformers are bad for online or something like a lot of people suggest. It's just like, I don't believe you. I feel like that's an excuse to try and absolve Nintendo of any problem there. Besides that, like, you want to really get technical about it, like, I don't think this game honestly needed online support for, like, I mean, obviously for level sharing, but I mean for multiplayer in particular. I feel like this game could have gone without it and it would have been fine. You want to talk a game that would have actually benefited from online? And it's a Mario game? Well, actually, there's two I can mention. First one being an easy one, Super Mario Party would have been like a really good idea to add it into. People have been wanting online Mario Party for a long time for good reason, because, well, people have played it on NetPlay and know how fun it is. It works pretty well most of the time, so it'd only be a good thing to bring in like an official version of it instead of having to go to emulation in order to play it. The other thing, well, this is just like any online game it could be, really, but like, look at New Super Mario Bros. U. That's a game where it was released some time ago. They have all the levels, they know how they work. Why would they not want to put online in that? And for whatever reason, they chose not to, and they ended up putting it in this game instead. Like, they could have very easily put online in New Super Mario Bros. U, and it would have made a lot of sense. Nobody probably would have questioned it. But when you look at this, what exactly is the reasoning that this, of all things, needed to have online? I don't get that. Like, seriously. I feel like this is something that would have been fine just having level hosting. Oh my god, how the fuck are you meant to do this? Is there like a fire flower somewhere? Let me see here. Oh, that's how. Why did I not think of that before? I feel stupid right now. This is why I don't play many puzzle games. I solve puzzles really dumbly and make a lot of mistakes, and then I realize it and feel like a fucking imbecile. Yeah, I can totally relate to what you're talking about. It's really light on content, and frankly, it's a little disappointing considering they could have done more with the return to form for Mario Party. Like, I feel like in general, it's not terrible for just being like a new Mario Party game, but it did not live up to any possible expectations that people had, and they could have done a lot better with it, especially after 9 and 10 were not very good, and only thing that was like remotely decent happening around that time were the 3DS titles. Some of those were really good, some of them were not that great. I hate to say it, I think the last Mario Party that I actually really enjoyed playing was probably Mario Party DS. Like, I genuinely really liked playing in that game a lot, and it was really, really fun. Prime example of how to do a really good party game, and it had like a decent single player too as well. Alright, sounds good. Okay, right, let's get back to doing some more viewer levels now that I've finished like 2 more levels in here. I don't mind going through chat and playing more. Let's see, really quick. Okay, where was I anyway? You know, some of my Mario Party, excuse me. I hope one day we actually do get like a proper online Mario Party and has very, very good online support. I know Nintendo's afraid of like putting people in lobbies with like putting people in lobbies not even rage quitting, and like it's the obvious issue where people can prey on children, but in general, like, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of an excuse. Like, they could easily make a limit. Oh, this is silly. Okay, whatever. But yeah, they could easily make a game where you can just play with your friends and it'd be pretty good, and I'd be down for it. Okay, I don't know why I accidentally walked back through. I mean, this is very, very simple level that I don't feel like I need to replay again. It's not really worth it. Okay, let me search up another thing. Let's see. 1 second. Sorry, I'm just typing this. Give me a second. Joke level. This is kind of... It's dumb. I like it, though, even though it's just a small, little, simple level. And I'm really not sure what to think right now over games, because there's not really a lot to be excited about at the moment. Not like it's terrible. I played something great yesterday, actually, on stream. I'm sure some of you guys were around while I was playing that Fall Guys game, and I liked that a lot, and that was really great. But as far as Nintendo's concerned, God, this year has been dry. All we have to look forward to are third-party games. That's literally it. I wish there was something exciting to talk about. Directs lately have been boring. Thing like no first-party announcements after Paper Mario, just nothing at all. Even the rumored 35th anniversary stuff for Mario is like not even showed up very much. Like, we haven't seen any of that. I wonder if that's really gonna happen. Like, I want to believe it's real, but we haven't seen anything. Also, yeah, Fall Guys was fun. I enjoyed that stream yesterday. That was really, really good. I'm glad there's a lot of, like, really fun games coming out on, like, other platforms, be it PC, PS4, or whatever. I've been enjoying playing all sorts of, like, differing games while I've had free time. Actually, recently started up a playthrough of, like, Serious Sam 3 in my spare time, and I think I talked about it a little bit on stream, and I've been enjoying replaying it. You know what would be nice, though? More FPS games on the Switch. I know there's, like, been more as of recently, but I mean, like, we don't have, like, a huge amount still. There's a lot of good ones that are nice, but I want to see, like, a nice, large chunk of more FPS stuff. Like how Doom 2016 came out. I know Crysis released, there's Overwatch, and, like, a bunch of stuff like that. Give me a more single-player or, like, FPS. I'll play them. I'm more than happy to. There's a lot of good ones out there, so I would love to sink my teeth into a nice one right about now. Let's see. Regret not buying Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Or Mario Kart 9. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get Mario Kart 9 or not at any point. Hold on a second. Okay, there's another level code. Oh, no problem. I don't mind playing these. They're a lot of fun. I enjoyed chatting with you guys and checking out the levels. Okay, where was I? I mentioned... What was it? I was talking about games. Oh, yeah, I'm talking about FPS games. I need to play more. I like playing a lot of them, and I haven't played them as much as I want to, even though I still like them a lot. Let me see. 5G. Okay. Let's see. Let me think if there's anything else I'm forgetting in, like, FPS stuff. I don't play them enough. I played quite a bit back in the day. I used to be, like, addicted to playing those on my Steam. Like, I played Counter-Strike Go as well as playing Team Fortress 2 and stuff like that. Oh, yikes. This could be hard. Not that I mind. I would hope I don't fuck this. Okay, this is a speed run, yet it seems really fucking hard. I'll try to get through this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this one or not. Game called Vigor. Never heard of that. I'm guessing that's another FPS game. I don't know. You know how many games are, like, ported from, like, other systems, or, like, older devs putting stuff on the Switch? I'm surprised we don't have, like, more retro FPS coming up on the Switch, because there's, like, a ton of stuff you can look up and find easily. We've got the old Doom games as, like, a starting point. There's also Duke Nukem now. Let's see, I don't think Wolfenstein stuff's on there. Another thing that'd be cool to see would be Half-Life getting added. Okay, yeah, this may not be something I'm going to be able to beat. I'm going to try, but I'm not sure if I can manage this or not. We'll see. Like, I would love to see, like, a lot of cool new stuff. Portal would be nice as well, actually. I'm thinking, like, games I'd like to see on Switch. I'd love Portal and Portal 2. Hey, Anime Traps, glad you could make it back. Good to see you again. Okay, where was I? Yeah, I'm talking about Portal. Portal is so great, and, like, it feels like it'd be a really good fit for Nintendo Switch, actually. Fucking add gyro controls to it. Maybe add a few new levels and give it, like, one or two new features, and suddenly you've got, like, a nice little port for Portal 2 and Portal 1. Like, that'd be absolutely something I'd probably buy day one. Actually, I don't think I've talked about that too much. Okay, I'm gonna give this, like, 2 to 3 more tries. I've came really close. I think I can beat it, but I don't know if I'm gonna beat this or not. But yeah, what are some, like, third-party games you guys would want to see get ported over to Switch sometime? Whether it be, like, things from big-name developers or just whatever. You can talk about what you're interested in. I mentioned Portal as a series would be good. That's, like, something I'd like to see. Really, a lot of Valve stuff in general. I could see most of their catalog being good for the Switch, especially since a lot of their older games would probably port over no problem. I would be very, very happy to replay Half-Life and Left 4 Dead on my Switch, alongside plenty of their other stuff. Okay, I think I'm gonna just say screw it. I could do this, but it'd take probably longer than it's worth to keep trying, as good as this is. Car Mechanic Simulator? Never played that. I think you mentioned it once on stream, so that'd be something interesting to check out. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of simulator games out there. Did I get another level code? Let me see. I'm not actually certain. I see one, but I'm not certain if it was one I already played or not. I can't tell. Alright, let's just do a story level or two then. If you guys have something I missed it, feel free to repost it. Let's see here. I was talking about third-party stuff, and I got sidetracked. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I mentioned FPS, and I totally got sidetracked on that topic and not bringing like the ones I wanted to see. A lot of good ones. There's one I remember seeing called Blood. It's just a weird FPS that's like really similar to like Doom or whatnot. That's really interesting. I'd like to see on Switch just another monster game where you're like roaming around a map, killing things and progressing really slowly. Maybe System Shock as well. I think that's one thing that I love about the Switch, is it's a really great platform for FPS. I normally like to play my FPS on a PC, but with gyro control, I feel like I kind of enjoy gyros like just as much as using a mouse, if not more so. I would love to see like more devs take advantage of that. Partially why I want to see more of these games. Oh, actually, you know what would be nice as well? Different category. Quake would be cool to see on the Switch, even though it's old as shit. Like, Quake is good, and also, like, bringing over the single player and the multiplayer. I'm sure people would love to play that on Switch. That would make a fun time. There's a lot that I could see being worth it. Speaking of Switch ports, I think this is like a year or two ago. I saw something really funny not so long ago on, like, Twitter. I don't know when this happened exactly, but like somebody made like this little meme bot thing where it like makes joke posts about like Switch ports that people could ask for, and like you just look at it and like there's a bunch of shit posts by this bot where it's like asking for like these titles that literally nobody even knows about or nobody cares about, and like just pulls. I guess it just pulls like a random title out of nowhere, and like. This game should be ported to Switch. It's really funny to see the dumb shit that pops up when you look at the Twitter account. Your brother wants a new Pikmin game? I'm being nice, actually, to see another Pikmin game. It's been some time. Also, never heard of Shotgun Farmer. Sounds interesting. When you said that, like, it's not... I don't think this is what you're talking about, obviously, but, like, there is one thing that came to mind when you mentioned that this is, like, a really dumb game. I don't know if it's still up anymore. It was like a thing on Steam. There's a game I saw like a long time ago. It's like a rip-off of Left 4 Dead, and it's called like Blood and Bacon. It's this dumb game where I don't know what the hell the actual plot line of it is. You're fighting these pig things and you're trying to shoot them and kill them, and it's similar to like Left 4 Dead. Only, I think it's just like one giant enemy that spawns like a bunch of smaller ones or something. It's really stupid, and I think it's like 50 cents on Steam, so it's like really, really cheap. Maybe it's $5, maybe it's not 50 cents, but I remember seeing this, and I thought it looked really, really dumb, so that was something I found funny. FPS things. I don't know why I mentioned that. I'm talking about Switch ports. I do like talking about, like, certain games I found, though. There's a lot of good stuff out there. Hold on a second before I read any more. This one's going to take a lot of concentration, I can tell. Speaking of Switch ports, if I had to make, like, an immediate, like, request of any game that I played recently that I'd want to get on Switch, actually, Fall Guys, I know they're working on it for some time. Like, I would love to see Fall Guys get on the Switch. Like, I've heard the devs are interested in it, so for that beta, I hope it makes it. Fall Guys is too good. It's enjoyable as hell, and I would love the chance to play it on, like, a system I use very, very actively, instead of playing it on PC, which I still play actively, but not as actively. Okay, this is gonna take a few tries to get this seesaw shit here right, since I have to go on this without actually letting myself touch the ground. Lovely. WarioWare? Yes, WarioWare would be great. I love WarioWare, and... You know, I was thinking about this some time ago, and I brought this up on stream, like... They have a golden opportunity to make a great WarioWare game for the Switch. I personally really like Smooth Moves, and it's like my favorite WarioWare title. I feel like right now, there's no better time to make like a sequel to Smooth Moves that's like specifically built for the Switch using the Joy-Con features and the touchscreen, because I would totally jump on that day one and be happy to play it. Like, I would love that so much. I hope Nintendo considers it. I don't think that's going to happen, but easily the best WarioWare title in my opinion. I would be very happy to see a sequel to it. Like, I mean, obviously WarioWare games are kind of sequels to each other, but like a game that's literally directly inspired by Smooth Moves would be fucking awesome. Because that game is too wacky and fun, and I love it. Oh my god, this level is killing me! How the fuck is this supposed to be a fun level? Or maybe it's not supposed to be fun. Then fucking go on the seesaws without falling off, which is kind of not good at all. It's hell trying to raise off the seesaw without either dying or jumping. God, I miss WarioWare. WarioWare Gold is good, but kind of just a re-release of most of the older stuff with, like, very little new content. I hope they release a new one for Switch and, like, make a proper one really soon. I would be happy to see it come back, honestly. Want WarioWare back if I can ask for any new series on the Switch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Maybe if we're lucky, Nintendo will grant that wish and we'll get to see it back again. It's been a very, very inactive series as of late, and it kind of surprised me that Nintendo just let it die, because I never see it, like, actually fail any. When I look at the sales data that I've seen, like, looks like it sold relatively well, and it just went dormant for no reason. Like, what was the last one before Gold? DIY, I guess that is technically the last one. Like, that's a great game too, even though it's different with the whole focus on level making. Actually, I'm kind of sad that WarioWare Gold didn't get, like, as much attention as it could have. Like, that was a good game. Seeing people make their own levels was really, really great, and I really, really enjoyed seeing the crazy creative stuff, even if I sucked with it. Like, WarioWare DIY was amazing. I would have loved that if we could have got on, like, added more popularity, and it could have, like, gotten bigger audiences. I think if Nintendo's smart, maybe not anytime in the future, I think Nintendo should totally re-release WarioWare DIY, maybe change things up a little bit and try to sell it on Switch. I'm sure people would want to buy it if they made enough changes. Like, I would be very happy to see the game again and hopefully see it get more love. Maybe after they put a proper WarioWare game on the Switch. Let me see. On WarioWare, the Joy-Con did. Yeah, that would have been a nice thing. I know the dev team behind 1-2 Switch is apparently like the same devs that worked on WarioWare, and it's kind of a little disheartening to find out that they didn't want to make a WarioWare game, but they were willing to make trash that nobody asked for and nobody wanted to begin with. Like, 1-2 Switch is not very good looking, and I don't think anybody I've heard from actually likes it. Apparently it's like mostly just used for drinking games anyway, so that shows just how little people actually care for it. I mean, when you really boil it down to, it's a fucking game where it's like, oh, use your imagination to play. It's like, this game is terrible. This game shouldn't be on the Switch. Or if they were going to release it on day one, they could have at least included it as a free bundle title like they did with Wii Sports, but instead they opted to make it like a standalone game. It still hurts me to this day to, like, look at all the sales that Nintendo posted and then see, hey, when I look at 1-2 Switch and it's outsold ARMS. ARMS is like a pretty good game and has a really great concept behind it, and I feel like ARMS could have had popularity to be like a really, really big thing, and it got decently big being a new IP. Like, I feel like that game deserves a second chance. It sucks that it sold so poorly, but I mean, it's not terrible. 2 million is nothing to scoff at. I mean, it's the first entry, for crying out loud. That's better than Pikmin sold with any of its entries, so I'm not complaining. I still hope we get a Pikmin game on the Switch sometime. I wonder what happened to 4, actually. Miyamoto talking about how Pikmin 4's nearly done, then cut to like now, like 5 years later, and we haven't heard a word about Pikmin 4 in ages, and I would have loved to see what it looked like and play it. I bet the reason we haven't got it is because they reworked it from Wii U to Switch, and they probably lost progress and didn't know how to rework certain segments they were working on. 2D Fighter? Maybe. I wouldn't mind that for like a spin-off thing, but if they do another one, I hope they do like a direct sequel and actually add a story mode for starters. Maybe make like some... Obviously make some new characters as well, and maybe add a few new mechanics to the game, as well as change the music up a little bit, because they're mostly remixes of the same song, just somewhat different from one another, so there's definitely a lot they can change to it, but I hope we do get a sequel eventually. It could be well worth it, and I'm sure they could do a lot of cool stuff if they did. Oh shit, this is gonna be hard, isn't it? Doing clown car level, and we're fucking auto-scrolling? Lovely. Okay, I didn't already have enough chaos out of the previous levels. Hi there, Brian Online. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to send a level. Yeah, I'm doing like viewer levels. Just nobody's been sending anything for a while, so I've been chatting and doing story mode like I was planning to anyway, because I did the whole story mode, now I'm just trying to finish it, really, and do the remaining levels that I haven't played yet, for the hell of it. Ooh, that was close. I think this is part of, like, my problem, I was talking about, like, things I liked about Mario Maker and things I didn't. I think one of my problems I've got with it is, like a lot of people who make levels don't make traditional Mario levels. Like, a lot of people are interested in just making whatever, and it's great seeing the creative stuff, but I'd be very happy to see like a bunch of more traditional stuff in Mario Maker. That's partially why I don't feel like I'm returning to it as much. I mean, other things too, but that's probably a big part of it. Okay, let's go back to the course world, and I'll check out what you just sent me. Give me a second. There we go. Yeah, Yoshi died at the end because I wasn't paying close enough attention to what I was doing, so that didn't go so well at the end there. Poor Yoshi. No wonder... Or should I see something to say? I feel bad for Yoshi. Probably feels miserable because Mario mistreats him. Always ends up dying all the fucking time. Hold on a second. Yeah, let's get this code in there. NTG. Okay, got it, I think. Let's see. That's good to know. Actually, I hadn't really checked out much of the Super World stuff, so I mean, I haven't really seen that kind of stuff, but people are making more traditional levels. That's actually a good thing, because that's what I was hoping for out of this, was more than anything. More traditional levels. That was what I really enjoy about Mario Maker 1, was playing like all sorts of traditional stuff. A lot of good stuff in there. Oh yeah, the Slender Yoshi, ugh. I'm actually... Ooh, it's gonna be a weird stream when I do that. Probably not anytime too soon, but very soon I'm going to be doing the Super Mario World, or not Super Mario World, the Yoshi's Island beta stuff on stream. I don't know what day exactly. I have to schedule this stuff and think about it a little bit, because I've got a lot planned, but I'm going to be playing through, like, the entirety of Yoshi's Island beta, because apparently, like, the whole game is playable from start to finish with, like, the prototype stuff they had, and I want to check out, like, all of it and see what it's like, so I'm going to be doing that on stream, and before we even get to that, I want to play this Super Donkey thing on stream and see what the hell it actually is. Unfortunate that it has, like, no music, but we'll find some substitute music for it. Hi there, Frightbot, welcome to the stream. Also, hey Zachary, glad you could make it. Glad to see there's a lot of people hanging out today. You don't normally get, like, a lot of people on every stream. Like, we get quite a bit, but this is a nice sized crowd compared to usual. Wish I could get this on like some of my other streams I do, like the smaller stuff, but it's not a big deal. I'm kind of surprised, like, not that many people are around for me doing Paper Mario, because I did that recently, and, like, nobody really showed up on the second part, even though there were a lot of people around during the first part. Alright, nice first level. Hopefully this world is good. Wow, pretty good. Saw for a second we had 7. Welcome, everybody who's just tuning in for the first time. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Alright, let's continue. Probably won't go through and like all these because there's a lot of them. I haven't really worked out how I'm going to deal with this problem here, which is like, it's a weird thing to talk about, but like, I've been doing like 1 level per person, so I need to think of a system for the super worlds, actually. Like some way to limit it where people don't get eventually screwed over while they're waiting on their levels. Something to make it so I only do part of it, maybe first world out of a super world and not any more than that. I really apologize if anybody ever like comes by and doesn't get to have their level played right away because I'm doing a super world. It's not my intent to make anybody feel like their level gets skipped. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was talking about some other stuff, and I had something I was meaning to bring up and got sidetracked. But let's see, it was about Mario Maker as a whole, actually. You know, I would love to see this concept get expanded upon. I brought this up before, but this is a thing that could be, like, put into more games. I feel like a Mario Maker style game would be great for other Nintendo franchises. Which ones, I don't know exactly. There's a lot of things that could fit. I think Zelda is the obvious one, but I would love to see them expand Mario Maker and put in, like, other games, not in Mario Maker necessarily, but like come up with new games that have a maker behind them. Zelda Maker's my big one I'd want, though. Okay, this is weird. I've never seen anybody do anything with the pipes like this. It's cool, though. Okay, what did I not pay attention to what I was doing there? My bad if I fucked up. Also, later, thanks for stopping by. I don't think I ever asked how to pronounce your name. If I mispronounced it, my bad. Bless, that how you say it? Thanks for dropping by, though. I appreciate the company. I'm glad you could hang out so long. It was really, really nice chatting. But yeah, I'd love to see this get expanded upon. Maybe Metroid would be good for this, even though they'd have to work it to be very, very different, but like, we don't really get much Metroid content. I feel like letting people design like their own Metroid worlds would be kind of cool to have something for a holdover while we're waiting on new stuff, since we haven't seen anything in so long. Make it like Super Metroid themed and maybe based on Metroid 1 or something. Just have like a few options for different graphical styles and mechanics. I'd be down if they made one. I feel like that'd be a ton of fun to play, honestly. I don't know what else would be good. I've suggested Kirby Maker before as like an idea, and I feel like that'd be perfect because Kirby is like baby's first platformer game, and I have a feeling they could really, really do some cool stuff with it, and you could have like a very, very good setup for a Maker game with Kirby in it. Give like a large variety of levels to play. Okay, how do I am confused. Maybe I need to go over to here. I think I need to stack the POW blocks. Let's see, I'm just checking the chat messages. Mentioned Smash. I've actually been meaning to do another Smash session. I've been holding off for a few reasons. Namely because I want to make it where I'm certain I'm ready to play again, but also last stream didn't go great, unfortunately. There was a lot of there were a lot of dislikes on the stream, and I think there was somebody who had an account that was like dislike botting on the Smash stream, so I ended up deciding to hold off before I did more of it, as well as like just not really being interested in going back to it for a little while. Smash is one of those games where, as much as I like it, I I need to learn to, like, get a little better about not letting the game bother me. I get salty in the game more than I should, and it really shows when I play it. I like Smash, though. It's fun. Easily my favorite game on the Switch. One I really, really like playing. Yeah, the Smash community can be really damn toxic. You're not wrong about that. I know all too well what that's like, seeing people do all sorts of shit just to fucking get a reaction out of you. And also just look at the fucking mess that happened over the past month or so with, like, the Smash professionals. It's not to even go into, like, the history of all the shit that goes down in the Smash community. But by the way, I don't know if you're still here or not, C's. I remember you mentioned, and, like, you wanted to get Smash for your Switch. You should definitely pick it up if you haven't got it already. It's really good. Out of all my games I played, I think Smash is the only Switch game I find myself, like, continually returning to. Much as I love all my games, like, there's something about Ultimate that's been particularly addicting, and I love rebooting it and playing it more. The multiplayer is so good. Wait, what now? Didn't like it. What are we talking about here that I didn't like? I'm sorry if I missed a message here or something. I like Smash. I don't like the community sometimes because there's a lot of douchebags for starters in the Smash community, but there's a lot of problems that are present. I enjoy playing it. I have not a lot of games I go back to. I think part of my problem with that is I like playing a lot of multiplayer, or not multiplayer, like playing a lot of single player stuff. My bad. And oh, you're talking about the level, I think. Yeah, I mentioned earlier I'm not going to be liking every level I play. It's not that it's bad, I just didn't want to drop another like on the level because I want to go through more of the super world, and the more I take time to like everything, it's going to take me a lot longer to get through otherwise. I'll probably like this one. This one's pretty good, but don't expect it on every level, because if I do, it slows things down a lot. There we go. Okay, where was I? I should do more Smash streams, though. I'd enjoy it. I don't know why. I guess because I don't like losing, and it usually get a lot of people rushing me about, like, opening up lobbies and I'm playing Smash. It's a little annoying when I want to play it and then I put up arenas, like mention of arenas, but people immediately, like, get in and start demanding arenas, like, right after I barely played any in quick play, and I want to get, like, an hour or two per session in the game first, so I can, like, try to get a decent amount in there. Also, the problem that I'm really bad about, like, accepting losses, and I prefer to have my GSP higher, so it really bothers me when I lose out on GSP. Ends up causing me to do rematches and I shouldn't. How the hell? Okay, there we go. I guess I just wasn't getting enough mileage to make my jump last. You know, there's something I was meaning to bring up related to Mario Maker. It's not a big deal. But, like, something Kaze Manuar did, like, reminded me of something that I would like to see Nintendo tackle, which I don't know if it'll ever happen. Like, he made this little thing some time ago as a ROM where it was basically, like, a little Mario Maker-like thing, and he called it Mario 64 Maker. I've been meaning to stream it at some point, and I got sidetracked and, like, completely forgot about streaming it. I would love to see Nintendo try their hand on making, like, an actual 3D Mario Maker game. I would love to see what they could do with it. I imagine there's a lot of cool potential that'd be worth working with there. Especially for, like, Galaxy-style levels. I'd be down for it. See. Need to get online and submit your hardest level. Unholy garbage. Oh, that sounds kind of not fun to play, to say the least. I'm not gonna worry about the one-up houses unless I feel like I really need them. We'll just go to the end level here. You know, I never really, I don't know why, but I never bought the family membership for my online, even though I used, like, 2 accounts. I guess because I tried to save some... Wait, what? Did I miss something here at the beginning of the level? This is weird. But yeah, I remember I got like 2 accounts with online. I think one of them I got because of Mario Maker. Oh, I see. It's just a trick and you're supposed to jump over here. But yeah, like I remember I bought it like quite a bit. I bought this game and I bought like an individual one, and I would have saved a lot of money buying the family membership. It's a shame that Nintendo's online offerings are so bad. I still can't get over that. Like, I wish the Nintendo Switch Online was better. It's really just, it's kind of mediocre for what they're offering. Your cat. Silly. I like it, though. Also, let's see, where was I? Talking about something on Switch Online I forgot. I know it's about, was it pricing? I can't remember, sorry. I'm getting sidetracked a little bit, too. Ooh, shit, this is actually a pretty hard little castle level compared to the rest here. Well, whatever, it's not a big deal. Switch Online could use some work, though. I think most people would probably agree. Not very great. Like, the biggest reason I have to renew my subscription every year is to play Smash Bros, and that's not great, honestly. I hope Nintendo looks at it and decides to overhaul it. Ugh. I think the worst part of, like, paying for Nintendo Switch Online is the fact that we're paying for peer-to-peer online. Like, it's not servers like Nintendo claims it is. Like, we're just getting really not much of anything besides the ability to play online. And it doesn't really feel impressive when you compare it to other offerings like the Xbox Game Pass that you can get online, where you can get, like, PlayStation Online and get a few free games, and meanwhile, Nintendo over here is just offering fucking NES and SNES games, and it feels totally underwhelming, to say the least. How the hell do I dodge by this piranha plant easily? If I even can get by it easily. You know, it would be really good and make a nice offering for Switch Online. Give us fucking GameCube games already. People have been wanting them since it's Wii U, and I think there's a good precedence to actually have GameCube games by now, especially with how similar the architecture is in the Switch and the GameCube. I've read that Switch should be able to, like, easily emulate GameCube games, and they haven't done anything with them. It'd be nice to see GameCube get a little bit of love. Shame nothing's happened with that. God damn it. I'm trying my best and I'm still not managing to get by this fucking piranha plant shit here. Well, so much for not needing the 1-ups, considering that I'm struggling to beat the castle here. Where was I? Talking about online. Maybe one day. It's sad to think, like, Nintendo's gone from, like, a great virtual console to having, like, really, really lame, like, game support now. They have, like, a fraction of what they had originally, and now we just got SNES and NES games. Like, the Wii had a top-tier virtual console. You could play, like, basically every previous Nintendo console on the Wii, and that was an exciting thing, honestly. Now we've just got this not great online. Oh my, how the hell is this? I don't understand this level at all. I'm trying. Oh well, I guess it's Nintendo for you, always making weird decisions. We could have had like a perfect console, the Switch, where we could play retro stuff and do all sorts of stuff with the hybrid idea, and instead we get a fucking system that has Joy-Con drift and limited, like, virtual console-like functionality. I both love and hate Nintendo sometimes. I think the Switch is both simultaneously one of my favorite and least favorite Nintendo systems because of that. Okay. Oh god, not again. I don't know how I'm supposed to survive this. I'm trying. Glad you got a trial you found, though, Anime Traps. Online's not great, but it's not bad either. I'd love to see your levels. I need to work on something for myself eventually. Like, actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this. I'm trying. Maybe I could if I gave it more time, but I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time. Also, something tells me even if I got all the 1-ups, I might still not be able to actually finish the castle. So I'm not going to keep bothering. It was not bad, but yeah. That went really poorly. Alright, let me see another level code in the chat. Let me check this really quick. Welcome to the stream, Tater Tot. Let's see. Alright, one moment. Just give me a second. Oh wait, that's a fucking troll, I think. Yeah, unless wait, maybe it's not. No, never mind. For a second I thought it was. I thought I saw like a troll code. I might have been mistaken. Let me try entering this. I've seen some really dumb fake out codes though. Like I've seen some stuff when it came to early Mario Maker where there were people posting all sorts of shit. Like I saw someone post a fucking code and when you read it out and actually looked at it, it said horse penis. It wasn't actually a fucking level, it was just somebody posting shit posts just to fuck with people. So it makes you really carefully analyze the codes sometimes, and you know there's people who'll throw out fake codes just to get a stupid laugh in really quick. For a second I thought I read something in there that I didn't. I'm used to seeing that on bigger streams. There we go. By the way, I know there's like some clones of this. I don't know how many there are out there, but like what are some similar games to this that are really good, like differing like level makers? I think most of them are platformer based too, just like Mario Maker is. I know about the level head thing with the little robot. I didn't think that was advertised in like an indie presentation from Nintendo at some point, and I've never played it. It looks interesting. And then there's like the fucking straight up bootleg Mario Maker, that box maker shit. I'm not sure if there's any other noteworthy ones though. I'm sure there's a lot of people who've put up really bad garbage though. Oh shit. Hold on. What? How do I don't understand. It killed my way up and I don't think I can get up without a mushroom. Maybe you have to jump on the top? Alright, later then. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to hang out for as long as you could. Just gonna keep playing levels for a while. I might actually not do a whole lot longer, I don't know. I've been doing like shorter streams, and today I was planning on doing not a huge lengthy stream anyway, even though I like this game, but I've been meaning to set up like for future streams, so I think because I lost the boot, but yeah, I've been meaning to set up like a lot of stuff, so in a bit we're probably gonna stop the stream actually. That way I can... How? Oh, wait, maybe? No? How the hell do you do that then? What? I'm confused. How are you supposed to go through that if there's stuff in the way? Because the shoe isn't like the big one or anything, so it can't break the blocks. I'm so confused by this level. It's not bad, just weird. At least this week will be fun. I've been having like a lot of stuff I wanted to juggle around. This week we're going to be trying a lot of things at streams. I want to do that YouTube stuff that I mentioned where I was going to like watch some videos and let you guys make requests for different videos we could watch. I think that'd be fun. So look forward to that if you're interested. I have a lot that I've been trying to do lately. It's weird. I've been playing a lot of a lot of different RPGs right now, and I've been like considering starting another one, even though I'm getting a little overloaded. I think that Shin Megami Tensei announcement got me interested in seeing like what the series is like, and I've been thinking about trying Shin Megami Tensei 4 since I know that's not going to be on the Switch anytime soon, probably. Pipe's kind of sealed off where I can't reach it, so don't see how that's supposed to... Oh, maybe this? Let's see. Wait. Oh, I think I need... Wait, do I need a switch? I don't see anything around here. I've never played Shin Megami Tensei or Persona, actually. I had, like, a discussion with somebody over that, like, not so long about how good the games are. Apparently, they're really high quality. I need to check those out one day. Other pipes, maybe this, I don't know. I mean, I know there's a bunch around here. I don't think I ever thought to go in the pipes. I wasn't thinking about it, to be honest. The level doesn't really specifically point you towards a pipe at any point here. Yeah, I don't see where I'm supposed to go. It might be me, but I hate to say it, the level progression isn't really making it very clear which direction I need to go in. Just kind of scattered everywhere, and usually, like, this is why people drop arrows in the levels to, like, signal, hey, you should go this way in the level. It's not like it's necessary. I think Nintendo does that in some of their levels too, though. Other pipe, I missed it. I'm not really seeing it unless I passed it a long time ago. Seems like a good level. Like I said, I just don't see a pipe that I can go through, and I've been trying most of them. Okay, well, once I did that, it finally worked. I thought I tried that already. Guess not. Is that supposed to happen? Me dying as soon as I touch the fucking thing? Whatever, I guess. Is this a fucking troll checkpoint? What the fuck? Okay, it kinda is. It kills you when you touch it, which is... I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that's a very great idea, and I think probably piss off a lot of people. Yeah, this is definitely a troll checkpoint. I don't see how you're supposed to get away from here. Oh wait, you're supposed to just jump off. I'm being silly right now, but okay, I see. I don't know, I don't really know if I like the idea of the checkpoint being behind the fucking thwomp that kills you really easy. The whole point of checkpoint, there's supposed to be a safe spot. Even in, like, a lot of hard levels, most creators have the decency to leave the checkpoint as, like, a safe spot. I'm not saying anything about the checkpoint, I just feel like it should be one of the spots where you can actually take a breather and not be worried about thwomps murdering you. Ugh, fuck. I'm not getting anywhere quick at this level. I'm not sure if I'm able to beat this. I'm trying. This is one of those levels where I feel like I'm wasting my time. It's not a bad level necessarily, but it's not really something I feel like I'm good at or going to be getting the hang of this level's rhythm very quickly. I think I might as well just stop if I don't get another try or two. Whew. Wait a second. I have stuff I want to talk about right now. I'm like a little bit tired, I think, before I say anything more. You know, this is like a slight change the topic for a little bit. We haven't had any game announcements from Nintendo in a while. Like, I wanted to talk about, like, certain stuff I would like to see from Nintendo. Okay, I think let's get off of this level. As much as I feel like I might be able to beat this, I feel like I'm not going to be beating it anytime soon. I feel like I'm making myself a little frustrated with this one. I want to move on. Try one of your levels. If you want to submit something, sure, I don't mind. I think in the next 10-ish minutes I'm going to call it, but feel free to submit something. I don't mind playing more. Do another story mode level really quick. But yeah, I wonder what was supposed to be in Nintendo's E3 this year. We didn't have anything to go off of now, and like, the whole year has been a little dry on game announcements. I wonder what happened with Retro Studios, though, from like their game projects the past few years. I've heard like a lot of stuff about what's going on with the Retro. I don't know if it's any all true. Like, there's been like rumors of like management problems going on with them. Out of all Nintendo studios, the one that's like known for making good games, it's really weird seeing how Retro hasn't had anything in like several years to talk about. I remember I played a lot of their stuff and really liked it. Like, they did a great job with Metroid, and I hope that they're going to do a good job with Metroid Prime 4, but I don't know what to expect, honestly. I don't know, it's been sad that there hasn't been anything in so long. I think I see what it wants, unless I'm mistaken. I think I need to jump out of the shell to get the coins. Not something I was expecting from the Nintendo level of all things, but alright. Like they did in Donkey Kong Country, and also they did Metroid Prime. It feels bizarre seeing such a big name first-party studio not have anything to talk about in so long. I hope we find out what their project was. I remember like there was like a picture when Reggie left Nintendo, and there was like a little thing somebody noticed, like where it was like a character from Retro's little. What was like a picture? Yeah, they gave him something like a picture, and like there was a character nobody could identify in the picture. I wonder what that was and why we haven't heard anything about that in so long. Surely Retro Studio has been making something. It's been like at least a good 6 years or so since we've had like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I feel like there's probably some reason why we haven't seen any news from them in so long. It's really weird because they're great. Wait, oh, I see. The game wants me to ground pound and to get my vine to go downwards towards the coin. That's why I couldn't collect it. That makes sense, actually. Hey, Wayne, welcome to stream. I don't know what you mean by your level. This is a story level, I'm pretty sure. Welcome to stream, though. Glad you could make it. Okay. Is there a way to grab 2 shells? I don't think you can, but I'm just wondering, because it's not seeming like it. Yeah, I don't see any way to get it. And how the hell? If I can't get up the shell, though, how the hell am I supposed to make that? The jump's not reaching. Unless there's some tech where you can get 2 shells up like this without grabbing, but that's a flaw in Mario 1's theme where you can't grab shit. Or I say flaw, I know it's an obvious intentional choice, but it's not any greater of a choice just because they chose to limit it like the original game. Oh, how the hell do you... How do you get that without killing yourself? What? That doesn't make any sense to me. Whatever, I guess. Okay. Right, let's talk more about games, though. I'm in the mood. Let's talk about older games, particularly, because I want to talk about, like, a lot of stuff that I enjoy playing and, like, fond memories I've had. So, I'm curious, how many of you guys have played, like, the Metroid Prime stuff, particularly the trilogy with, like, all the games in it, like, not necessarily that version, just played it in general. I think my favorite is the original. Not really certain. Those games are fantastic. I need to, like, replay a Metroid Prime sometime, maybe even stream it. Great game series. I'd be a little worried my commentary may not be perfect for it, but I feel like it'd be so fun. How the hell... Anybody want to help me out here for a second? How do I get this over here? Maybe I need... Oh wait, I think I see what the puzzle is. This is something I feel stupid for not thinking of unless... Yeah, that's so simple. I'm being dumb. I just needed to do that. Give me a second to get this one now so I can... back to where I was at, and then I can talk more on other stuff. I'm gonna be honest, like, talking more Metroid Prime, so I want to keep talking about it. I feel like I don't like Metroid Prime 2 very much out of the trilogy. It's not like it's a bad game, but I don't really see the reasoning why people give it so much praise, honestly. Metroid Prime 2 feels like a really weak game, in my opinion. It's got a decent gameplay, but out of all three of them, the story in Prime 3 feels the least hooking to me. It's so just uninvolved with Samus. Like, you get a little bit of plot involvement. The biggest thing that actually involves the player with the story, though, is Dark Samus, and I don't feel like it's a very big plot hook either. It's just kind of in there. I wish they did more with it. I don't know. The whole thing they did with what are they called? The Luminoth or whatever? Those guys? Their story feels out of place, too, because it doesn't really have, like, a lot of relevance to Samus. They're just there, and they ask you to help their planet out, and they don't really feel like they ever try to involve you in the story very much. It just feels like you're part of a conflict going on and just watching. It's weird. Hi there, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid. Not sure who's raiding, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Or nonetheless, excuse me, I want to say it like that. Well, you know what I mean. Let me see. Is this another thing where it's like, kick the shell? I'm actually gonna stop relatively soon. I appreciate the raid a lot. I think I'm a little bit on the tired side. I have a lot of setup I want to do for streams this week, so means that I don't have as much time to play Mario Maker right now as I'd like. I always feel bad when I see raids, not because of any bad reason, but it always ends up being being too busy with my stuff to actually return the favor. Like, I always end up finding myself, like, doing stuff, like, the whole week, and I think I gotta drop it down the hole and make it land on top of it, maybe. I'm not really certain what the game wants. Get on the donuts? Let me see, maybe that's right. But yeah, I never really get around to returning the favor. It's not intentional, just I'm really bad about my time management, and it shows. Like, I spend a lot of time, like, setting stuff up for streams, and yeah. How the hell? Maybe I didn't do something right here. Yeah, I don't really see what I'm supposed to do, because I need to survive the ball. Break down? Oh, wait, why did I not think of that? That's supposed to let you pass through obstacles. I feel like I'm failing to remember this stuff. I guess because it's new mechanics, though, technically, because this is, like, stuff that was added towards Mario Maker 2. If I remember, I'll be sure to pay the raid back, though. I do appreciate it a lot. I wish I was better about, like, remembering this stuff. Okay, how the hell? I feel like I want to do what I did before, but I don't know how that's even possible. Like, how do you get this thing in position to drop you? Like, how the hell are you... maybe you gotta bump the muncher? I don't know. Or I could kill the boo if I could get in a good spot, or maybe not. Does that muncher stop the kill? Let's see. Only one way to find out, I guess. Oh, wait a second. Is that pipe accessible? No? Maybe? That's just for that. Okay. There's something here I'm not... Oh, wait a second. I think I see... Do this. Okay. I need to hit that POW block, I think. That's obvious to me. So if I can get the POW block, that's like a big part of this puzzle. I need to come over to the spot, and I think I want it to drop the muncher? This is a weird level. Like, compared to all the other levels in, like, the story, this is, like, genuinely got a very, very different feel from normal Mario to it. I don't really... Okay, that seems to do the trick. I don't know how I killed the boo there, but it looks like it worked. There we go! That's the trick. This is cool. I feel like I'd love to see more levels like this. Like, more levels that are like Mario Maker levels that are, like, creative. I hope Nintendo takes the stuff they've used here and, like, makes a Mario game that expands upon some of these concepts for, like, 2D Mario. It's really, really great. Yeah, I think I'd figured that out, like, shortly before you posted the solution, so just got around to solving it right when I saw your message. Okay, I think that's gonna be plenty today. I probably could go longer. I don't feel like I've got a lot of energy to keep bothering, though. I want to set up more stuff for stream anyway. Make sure I'm ready for next few days. For the record, tomorrow's a day off for me. Whoops, what is this? I didn't mean to click on this. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to stop the stream here. Remember, like I said earlier, tomorrow will be no stream. I'm going to be using this time to set up, I'm going to be using the time to set up and play through, like, different stuff. I want to do Parsec over, or I want to do Parsec on my computer and host, like, some N64 and GameCube stuff, as well as YouTube night this week, hopefully, and look forward to Yoshi's Island Prototype and Paper Mario as well. I think Tuesday will be Paper Mario, and then I'll do something else, like, on Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see. I don't think I've got any more energy. I know some of you guys, if I didn't get to your levels, I apologize. I think tonight I'm going to stop, though. I can always play the levels on the next session of this. I'll come back to it. I just need to remind myself to keep playing it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you all had a great day or night. We'll be stopping here. Bye, everybody. Hope to see you soon.